In today's idea today, I've got an amazing idea for the Amazon Echo, and I hope Amazon does something about it. I'm a huge fan of the Amazon Echo. In fact, I've had one since day one because they gave me an advanced opportunity to get my hands on one to do a review at a discounted price. So one of the first things I thought and hoped I could do with the Amazon Echo was to use it as a true echo. A true echo. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, to me, something with the name Echo implies that whatever I say to it, it could say back. Like a voice memo. I mean, that to me would be one of the most phenomenal purposes for the Amazon Echo. And I don't just simply mean that I, simply say, take a memo and then just start blabbering on and then 5 minutes later say, all right, read back my last memo. Because that would be a little awkward with something that is voice controlled, because you'd have to choose which memo you wanted. But I think it'd be great if you could use the voice commands to actually tell it to do things or say things and then hear them back in your own voice. And let me give you a specific. If I were to say, Alexa, Bobby's mother's name is Gladys. Done. So then it would record that, and at a later date I could say, Alexa, what's Bobby's mother's name? And then hear my own voice, not a dictated version of it. I want to hear the original. So essentially what we're talking about is making a voice database of all the things you ever had, with it figuring out the keywords essentially in what you're doing. And then being able to retrieve that information by using simple queries. I'd say, Alexa, what was it I was trying to remember about horseshoe flies? And if I had recorded something with the word horseshoe flies, it should be able to find it and then play it back and say, oh yeah, be careful that you don't get bit by one. If you have a horseshoe fly, you should put certain ointment on it, and then there it is. And there's my recording telling me about what to do in that situation. So today's idea of the day is for Amazon to make the Echo really echo back what you say, to create a real immersive way of recording your voices and hearing it back the way it originally was. Not a dictation, but the original voices with your own voice playing back when you ask it questions. And that's today's idea of the day. All right, there it is. That's today's idea of the day. Some of them are pretty good, right? And some of them suck, I admit. First to admit, some of my ideas suck. But if you visit Idea of the Day every day and you subscribe to my channel by looking at the subscribe link in the corner, you'll see a brand new idea every single day. And I promise you, some of them don't suck.